All right, buckle up because fighters are about to get more unhinged than your ex at 3 a.m. These aren't just fights, they're straight-up episodes of Jerry Springer with gloves on. Today, we're counting 20 times. Fighters went so far over the line filed a restraining order. During UFC 196 weigh-ins, the cameras weren't just on the fighters. They caught a Las Vegas cop going viral for letting his eyes. Officer Russell Metke looked like he was investigating Misha Tate's backside harder than an actual crime scene. Bro wasn't protecting and serving, he was staring and swerving. Before the WBO title fight, Ewa Brodnicka thought the best way to mess with Edith Soledad was to plant one right on her lips during the stare down. Yeah, she went full Tinder swipe in the middle of a boxing promo. Spoiler alert, it didn't end cute. Edith reacted like she just kissed a cactus. Stare downs are supposed to be intense. You lock eyes, you build tension. But this guy, he thought it was the perfect moment to sneak in a kiss. Bad idea. Instead of love in the air, he caught a fist with interest. During the so-called action-packed face-off between Alex Reed and Jason Barrett, Reed shocked the world by pulling a move so ridiculous, people thought it was a comedy skit. Honestly, it looked less like a fight and more like he was auditioning for Britain's Got Talent. Fighters love to celebrate, yelling, flexing, climbing the cage. But this genius, he thought, screw it, I'm Spider-Man, Whitebeast, and went for a backflip off the cage. Spoiler, gravity had hands that night. Let's just say his victory dance turned into an unplanned hospital visit. This is peak you had one job energy. During a weigh-in, an MMA fighter was stripping down and the staff held up a tarp to, keep things PG. Spoiler alert, the tarp had other plans. When a fight ends, most fighters squash the beef, shake hands, and move on like grown men, but not this guy. When the winner reached out for a handshake, the loser decided to act like a toddler who just got his toy taken away. Pure sore loser energy. Man couldn't even take the L without throwing a tantrum. After taking a massive hit, most fighters wobble around like zombies before realizing what just happened, but not this guy. He got knocked down, popped back up, and somehow convinced himself he'd won the fight. Yeah, buddy, reality called. It wants its brain cells back. Remember how your school teachers always said, don't fight, just walk away? Well, Curtis Harper took that advice way too seriously. The bell rings, and instead of throwing punches, he just walks out of the ring like he's late for lunch. Respect the commitment, but also, bro, this isn't a yoga class. Turns out Harper wasn't just having a casual stroll, he was protesting for more money. Most fighters celebrate by screaming, flexing, maybe climbing the cage. But this dude, he hit a full-on Fortnite dance to clown his opponent. Imagine getting your face rearranged, then watching your opponent hit the default dance over your broken pride. That's not a loss, that's a meme. It's wild how fighters can stroll into the octagon like they're on a Sunday walk, then somehow throw down for fight of the night. Case in point, Mike Perry and Alex Oliveira decided a pre-fight dance-off was essential. Imagine getting punched in the face after someone just flossed in front of you. Pure chaos and somehow pure entertainment. Quentin Rampage Jackson isn't just a fighter, he's a walking highlight reel of chaos. Before one fight, he decided to prank the referee by handing him a yellow card for bad breath. Yep, instead of throwing punches, he was out here giving unsolicited dental critiques. That's next level savage. Tyson Fury was so hyped for this fight, he forgot which face to hit and ended up punching himself. Yeah, the guy brought all that energy and somehow became his own worst opponent. Referees are supposed to keep fights under control, but sometimes they get a little too close to the action. This guy tried to break it up. and got a face full of foot instead. Somehow he took it like a champ, proving once and for all that referees have the durability of superheroes or just really bad luck. Honestly, if there's an MVP in boxing refereeing, it's Steve Willis. The man's reactions are pure gold, like he's watching a live-action cartoon instead of a fight. Forget the punches, half the fun is just waiting to see what face he's gonna make next. They say it's smart to stay on the referee's good side, but this guy clearly missed the memo. He took it way too far, and let's just say the ref was not impressed. Mike Pantango was winning so easily against Jeremy Rasner that he could have mailed it in, but instead, he tapped out on purpose to stop his opponent from getting hurt. Yep, he basically said, "I could crush you, but I'm too nice for that." Call it sportsmanship or overthinking. Either way, hero energy unlocked. This guy dodged his opponent's punch so flawlessly, the other fighter practically face-planted, but he didn't stop there. Oh no, he decided to rub salt in the wound with some top-tier mocking. As they squared up for the stare down, this fighter tried a little prank, acting like he was gonna shake hands, then swung a fist instead. Classic bait and switch. Humans mess up fine, but this referee took it to a whole new level by picking the wrong winner. Yep, he raised the other fighter's hand like he was playing musical chairs. Awkward, doesn't even begin to cover it, and the look on his face, priceless. Everyone has that one friend who can't resist making a dumb face on camera. Well, this fighter is that friend, but with more punches flying. Even while getting absolutely destroyed on the mat, he's out here pulling faces like he's auditioning for a TikTok challenge. Face-offs are supposed to be all scary glares and intimidation, but sometimes it backfires spectacularly. Instead of scaring their opponent, some fighters just end up looking like they forgot their own lines in a bad high school play. Marshall Shermer wrapped up his fight with a first-round submission, and instead of just celebrating, he decided to shoot his shot at one of the ring girls during the post-fight photo. Yep, he walked out of the octagon feeling like a king. Reality probably had other plans for him later. A fan spotted her one-in-a-million chance and went for it. She kissed Roman Reigns mid-event. Yep, she didn't just aim for a selfie, she aimed for romance. We all know a man's most sensitive spot. That's why MMA fighters wear groin guards, but this guy's guard apparently called in sick. Yep, it decided to take a vacation right when he needed it most. Fortnite dances aren't just for 12-year-olds. They've apparently made their way into the boxing ring. This amateur decided the best way to humiliate his opponent was by busting out moves